it's another great night to be a Terp here in College Park as we bring you all yet another Terps Esports broadcast. My name is Adam, aka AD4MST.
And my name is Frank, aka Alev, and it's a great night indeed for some Terps Premier League of Legends action tonight.
That's right, Frank. We've got a lot to cover, and we'll start with our pre-show, including a quick review of how the game works, as well as an interview with our team manager, Tyler, or more formally known as McPerson.
That's right, but before we get into the action, let's go over the rules of your typical League of Legends match. If you've never played the game before, League is a multiplayer online battle arena, also known as a MOBA. 5 players on each team battle it out on Summoner's Rift. There's monsters in the jungle, minions in the lanes, and turrets to be destroyed. Victory is achieved upon destroying the opponent's nexus.
For this league match, the Terps are competing in a best-of-3 fearless draft against Cleveland State University.
It's important to note that this is the second game of the season, so we have high hopes for the Terps to win.
So now that you know who we're facing and what's at stake, it's time for us to introduce you to the players of the Terps League of Legends team. First off, we have Keshawn Robinson, our team's top laner. He's a great player, and I hope to see a lot from him tonight.
Next up, we got the man with many names, Cow with the Jungle, 416 the Sky. He's our jungler. He's our guy.
Yep, and we also got Zero Domain playing mid lane. And I love this champ pool. I'm excited to see his killing streaks in the mid lane, and we'll see what happens.
Yep, next we got Super Fat Mushroom as the AD carry.
That's all you gotta say?
That's
Okay.
all, that's all.
So next we got Viet Mike, our support. I wonder if he's gonna copy the meta from Worlds, or if he's just gonna stick to what he knows. We'll see.
Okay, perfect.
And now, it's time for us to interview our team manager, Tyler.
Woo.
All right, so we have Tyler here, and I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Of course.
First, what is it like managing Terps League of Legends?
Well, I gotta say, it's very fun interacting with the players. They're all great guys, pretty good at their game too. I've been taking some what they talk about for my own time in solo queue.
Amazing. And could you explain to us what Fearless Draft is? I know we've been talking about it a bit here, but let's see if you could tell us exactly what's going on.
Yeah, sure. So in a standard match, we have regular draft where each team gets 5 bans and they lock in 5 champions. But in Fearless Draft, any champion that is picked in Game 1 cannot be repeated. And the same thing for Game 2. Let's say in Game 1, Red Team picks Garen, Tryndamere, and Camille. Then in the Game 2 and Game 3, no team is able to pick those 3 champions. However, that does not mean bans are repeated. If you ban a champion in Game 1, you'll have to ban them again in Games 2 if you don't want to see them again.
Very interesting. So I'm really excited to see a diverse champ pool these upcoming matches throughout the season.
Sure.
So I want to get to know you a little bit more. What lane and champ are you most familiar with?
I'm a top lane main. I've kind of switched around between each position a lot. It's gotten me very familiar with the game. Currently, my 2 mains are Camille and Aatrox.
So which one do you like more of those 2?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, especially with the meta shifting around so much.
Yeah. And how are you feeling about our chances going into the second round of NECC?
These opponents, they seem pretty strong. They won their previous game. But I know our team, we focus up, lock in, then, we can win this game.
Great. Thanks for your time here, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're about to get to the end of the draft. So I'm looking to see what everyone picked. What do you think, Frank?
Yeah, here we have CFU's drafted UMDs here on full display. You can see CSU went Skarner, Ari, Zeri, Rakan, and Amumu.
Yeah, I noticed the Skarner. He's really strong this patch, even though he's had a weaker previous patch. But since this is a new split, they adjusted a lot of stats for everyone, and Skarner really took off. One of the big changes they made was to shield bash, so Skarner utilizes his shields and just does a ton of damage. And it looks like he'll be going top lane, which used to be like one of the good metas when he first got reworked, and now it's back. So, well, I'm excited to see what happens in this collegiate game.
Yep, and here on UMD side we have Gwen, Syndra, Kane, Ashe, and Emilio. Adam, what do you think about the Syndra pick here? Do you know anything about that? Like I see that.
I know Zero Domain loves Syndra. I know Syndra is very strong against most comps, so I'm excited to see how Zero Domain utilizes the champion to get ahead in this game.
Yeah. Exactly.
What I'm also seeing is we have Rakan and Zeri comp. That should be interesting. I haven't really. Usually, when you see Rakan being picked, it's usually with the Xayah. I haven't seen Rakan picked with anything else recently, so I'm excited to see what happens in the bot lane with Rakan and Zeri synergy. Since it's not something we see very often, especially in like the more professional setting.
Yeah. It's cool to see how Rakan's icon kind of has Xayah in the border, but she's not being played this game, so we'll have to see how that affects CSU's comp here. Not getting that Xayah pick. I mean, they had the opportunity to, but I guess they didn't want to draft it in tier 3. You can see the UMD's team pick kind of standard Ashe Emilio, get the extra range and get the lane harassed. If they can get the shove in early on the waves, they can help this Kane. They can help this kill on the invades, and this move is going to be shut down completely.
Yeah, and I know Cat with Gun has been practicing a lot of Kane. There's been a few highlights out there, so I know he's been preparing for this, and I believe he may go in this comp. I feel like he would be going for red Kane for him.
Yeah, why do you think so?
Just seeing the Skarner, I know he's going to be a lot to deal with. But also, it depends, because I know Gwen is a great counter against tanky top laners. So having Gwen go against Skarner gives Cat with Gun the opportunity to focus on building more assassin to deal with Zeri and Ari. So we could see if that's an option. I guess it all depends on what lane he's focusing on ganking in the starting stages, because we'll be able to get a feel of what form he's really going for.
Yeah, you can see UMD's team kind of has a lack of a tank here as a centerpiece here to kind of appeal for this Ashe. So maybe Cat with the Gun might go for a team-oriented build here and kind of pick Red Kane, but preferably, preferably, I'd love to see him on the blue Kane. And now we're gonna go to a player screen, checking out all of our players here. We have Cat with the Gun here on your screen right now into Zero Domain, and up next you'll see Mr. Mushroom, our AD carry, and our support. There they are.
Yep, and they should already be in game since we are on a bit of a delay. I think it's like 2.5 minutes. So once we get the spectator view going, we'll be able to get started with that right away. But as you can see, we have no idea what's going on with them right now, but they're focused on just the start of the game. Maybe they're doing like scouting out like possible invades. You never know.
Yeah, so Adam, I kind of want to go into some predictions. Like, who do you think is going to get first blood this game?
First blood, I feel like it would be a gank mid. Syndra could possibly, with the stun, set up a good gank for Kane to come. We could also see if it's an invade, CSU could utilize Rakan's knock-up ability, and they could get a nice pick on Emilio. That's a possible first blood for CSU.
Yeah, I think personally that it's either going to be this Ashe or this Gwen top lane, because she's going to solo kill a Skarner. He might walk up too far, or maybe like take a bad trade and kind of get dived under turret with Cat with the Gun, or just get straight up solo killed. Kind of lay into the game where Gwen has level 6. We're gonna see that if the game goes kind of slow. However, I think this game's gonna be a pretty fast one, especially since you have the accelerated Kane player into like the Amumu. Once they both hit level 6, they're both gonna be looking for ganks, looking for fights on the map, and not wasting looking to get their R off the map to kind of continue clearing. So we'd hope to see some action bot lane, but I think it might just be a push shove lane, especially since you see this. You kind of see an aggressive Zeri Rakan build, but then you kind of have the Emilio to counter it out.
Yeah.
So it seems like a no lane unless Ashe and Rakan are gonna get a kill, because Emilio kind of counters most engaged champions. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how this game ends up. Adam, I'm kind of curious. This mid lane matchup, it's Syndra versus what exactly? I kind of forgot.
Syndra versus. And now you made me forget.
What is the champion?
Ahri is Ahri.
Oh yeah, Syndra versus Ahri. Who do you favor for that matchup?
So this is a rough one. Ahri has better mobility. Syndra has better long range attacks because you're able to maneuver where those attacks will go on Syndra more than Ahri, since Ahri basically just shoots everything out in a straight line. Syndra is able to get like those angles out and have a wider range of abilities. But the mobility that Ahri has gives them a bit of upper edge if they play it smarter. But if they're both on the same level, like thinking the same, I feel like Syndra would come out on top there.
I see. So you're saying the lane harassment of Syndra is kind of
Syndra will have
on top.
The thing is that Syndra will have more lane harassment if
she's able to dodge
if they hit everything.
Yeah, if they're able to dodge.
It's easier to dodge Ahri than it is for Syndra.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to CS for minions, it's very easy to get those Qs off. However, I do feel like with this current meta, the damage is a little bit low.
Yeah,
especially early game.
So now, yeah, right now we'll probably be seeing more poke, and there's less tank stats as well, so it'll be harder for them to tower dive under tower initially. So we'll have to see if anyone actually goes for tower dives.
Yeah, the issue is once Syndra gets level 6, she does have a lot of kill potential against the Ahri. However, most mid laners you see nowadays go Zhonya's Hourglass to kind of counteract the Syndra ultimate. We'll have to see if this Ahri does go for it, because we do have Kayn here in the jungle as an AD champion to kind of justify the pick, justify the buy. We're hearing a couple of wards, so I think we're about to get into game here. You can see the Skarner, they're playing 5-point here on the side of CSU. Also responded with another 5-point from the Terps. They will all just be in the jungle and make sure that nobody is going to invade. You can see the Ashe getting into that bush. She wants to peek outside that bush and make sure that no one's going to walk through that
Kayn is over the wall already.
Kayn queued over the wall.
Yeah, he's looking to get a pick on this Rakan here.
I think he's just looking for balls, but he might not get any, because if the Rakan walks up to the bush, then he's going to get some free...
They don't know.
Okay, he got into the. He did this last game actually. I've seen Cal the Gun do this. He invaded, and now Kane's behind this Rakan right now.
And now
he's
they're
behind
him off. He already showed.
I mean, you have W if you're Rakan here, so you're gonna get out of it.
Yeah.
You're gonna get out scot free. I think it's a waste of time if you're the Terps, because you get deep vision. The enemy gets deep vision on your red buff. This moon is playing cross map.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. If Rakan didn't have mobility, that would have worked out really well. But the thing is, Rakan is just able to go over the wall, so I guess they would try that every time. But keep in mind, this is Fearless Draft, so this is the only time we'll see a Kayn tonight. So, I mean, even though it's a nice cheese, they kind of missed their opportunity using that well. But they got some vision. Kane's on the Raptors currently, and right now in mid lane, he might look for a level 2 gank.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Kayn here is on the bot side of the map, which actually isn't as good for him, unless he's looking to gank mid lane here, because this less aggressive bot lane might not be a good target of gank. Might not be a good target to gank early in the match. You can see Gwen's already pressuring this Skarner off lane, so it would have been better to cover this top laner, because the Amumu is gonna get a free gank off. After he thinks he's good.
That is true. Amumu is currently counter invading UMD Kayn. So Cat with the gun might be a bit surprised to see that Shang gone.
No, I don't think he will. I don't think he will. I think they caught him out here. So they know that a bot lane dive is coming. It seems like Cat with the gun's posturing for that. But what will happen? I guess he just gets out here. He's gonna clear his camps, and he's gonna go to his bot side quadrant and continue a handshake. Seems like a pretty steady game right now, Adam. What do you think?
Like we expected, Gwen is already poking out Skarner very hard. We got a bit of counter. Luna's head at top. Meanwhile, bot lane, we got a bit of aggro. Rakan flash forced out.
And you can see here at the side of UMD, the Terps are pushing bot lane out, and they're going to get the free recall after crashing the double wave. You can see them both backing off right now. They're going to get the crash, and they're going to recall again. This gives them the opportunity to roam up into Mumu's jungle, and for this Kayn to get Mumu's bot side quadrant yet again. So you're going to see that in the next couple of minutes, how important this actually is. This one longsword and one band is important for UMD. Yeah, the Syndra, as you said, is poking out this Ahri.
It's much easier right now, especially since Ahri doesn't really have any engage. It's hard also to land the E.
Oh, Ahri's looking for an E here. Ooh, but she shoots it.
It was
over there.
a bit short.
You see the Skarner matchup, he's not doing so bad right now. I think Gwen had to use her TP here. He's looking for a kill here, but Skarner's going to recall here, unless he dies.
Skarner had no mana, but Gwen did not want to risk ending up under the tower, especially with Skarner could just
eating her.
Yeah, turn around and bring her into the tower.
Yup, absolutely. This Gwen wants to be careful here. See, another bit of poke here on the Ahri is going to take her pretty low for the Kayn gank, you know? Amumu's walking over for the bot side scuttle, and they will trade scuttles. You can see Melee using his Q here. The Rakan does have an opportunity to engage. And maybe turn this lane around. The wave gets shoved. And Mumu looking for something here in the bot lane, Adam.
Yeah, Mumu knows. I don't think he's going to be waiting long.
Hold on, Adam. Keyshawn Robinson's in trouble here. The E going onto the wall, he's stunned, the Q goes off. Will he win this fight? The auto attacks are going off, but it looks like he will drop first blood. An insane upset from Keyshawn here.
Unfortunately, Garner was able to get back and believe there's a ignite difference.
Yup, you can see, I think Keyshawn had TP. I don't even really know what happened. I'm pretty sure both of them have TP. Or maybe Gwen has, I don't really know.
I think Garner has ignite, Gwen has TP, so it's a bit harder to...
Yeah, but you really didn't expect the tank buster Gwen to get killed by the Skarner this early into the game, which isn't really a good sign. If you're UMD looking into like your counter matchup, you want that Gwen to get ahead early. Yeah.
We'll have to see how it goes from here, but keep in mind, Gwen, meanwhile, Amumu is going for a gank here. He's able to get both of his stuns off, forcing Syndra Zero Domain to flash away. Now that puts Amumu, he didn't get anything out of it, but now he knows that he's able to repeat gank.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty bad flash for your Zero Domain. You do not want to flash there. But the stun will go off and you will get a little bit of trade back. I do like it from Zero Domain, making sure this lane's even, at the very least. Gwen will be taking a recall here after getting a shove. You can see, what are these guys' names? Squalid? Aqualid? We have the Ahri's name is Kha'Zix, I think. Kha'Zix?
Yeah, we'll just call them their champ names.
Keyshawn looking for a little bit lane pressure. Does not want to lose this lane. The Q is doing enough damage to kind of put Skarner off with the W.
Skarner is currently level up. Meanwhile, bot lane, dude, not much has been going on. Terps have always been pushed up, so they would have to look out. Meanwhile, Kayn on the minimap, Kayn was invading the jungle.
Q. Ooh. Squalid just got the stun off, and the Q goes way too wide on Via and Mike's side. You can see our A carry is kind of hitting the minions here. They're fighting a giant minion wave, but really win this fight. Jerry's gonna kill Via and Mike, and
at least the barrier came out to help out a bit more in the bot lane. That helped secure the kill on Rakan. It looked like at first that they had it going for them. Once Rakan used his W, they were able to turn quickly, but they weren't doing as much damage as Zeri was doing. They had a good counter engage, but it just happened that I guess Zeri was able to utilize the wave better.
Yeah, we get the walk of shame on Via Mike here. Seeing him walk back to lane, but you can see the movement speed on the E will get them back to lane with minimal losses here. Not too bad for the Terps. They do get a return kill, but both of them die in exchange, so you definitely don't want to see that. However, Keyshawn Robinson gets a kill back onto the Skarner. You can see Kayn secures the Skeleton Crab bot side. Very important for this dragon control. You want to see this if you're Terps. You want to see the proper dragon control over the map. You want to get these objectives early before any team has time to scale. I mean, I guess you kind of scale better if you're Terps, huh?
Yeah, especially with the Gwen pick. Gwen, got a kill on Gwen right now is helping Gwen get the lead against Skarner like faster than you realize. Yeah. The moment you get Riftmaker and Gwen, it might be a bit doomed for CSU.
You can see this area making sure they farm safely. He's using the W to get the cannon minion. Making sure that they play safe for this next 12 minutes because they know Kayn's in the area. He could be on drag, he could be anywhere. They don't have vision on him. However, this Amumu, he can't really look for something right now because this Skull Crab vision is gone. And Rift Trail will be coming up, and Kayn's on the proper side of the map to get this. Will Amumu be able to contest with a trade, or will they just get a free objective off of this? Curious to see. Keyshawn Robinson trading yet again with Deshawn. The E tries to predict the E dodge, but fortunately misses. Ooh, and he's playing it perfectly with this poke. This Garner is very good with the truck.
He gets the
R
ult
comes
out.
out.
Drags Gwen.
Kane
Gwen's
comes
the shroud.
around. Will he die?
What a nice counter gank from Kane. He's able to pick up on the kill. Skarner was playing very aggro because Skarner was hungry.
Whoa. Did you just see that QE-WQ combo?
Yeah, that was a lot of damage.
Why? How did Citric get 2 Qs?
It's already a lot of poke on Ari.
You can see Viet Mike kind of early queuing there. Not really what you want to do on melee. You kind of want to wait until the kind of goes out for the W to cancel the Q. However, it is a very delicate timing there. But if you do get it off, you get an insane payout. So that's one turret playing for K-Shawn. I guess the second turret playing for K-Shawn, Adam.
Yeah.
How do you think this Gwen's gonna scale into this late game? Because I did hear you saying.
We keep talking about it. I already said that it's gonna be a big problem. Now it's gonna be an even bigger problem with these 2 kills. I mean, it's a 1 kill lead, but still 2 kills right now. It's still a lot. And meanwhile, mid, the Syndra is not able to finish off Ari as Ari ults away. Even the Syndra ult left Ari at 1 health. Meanwhile, it's hard at bot. Amumu goes in. A big ultimate under tower. Maryland is unable to do anything. Eventually, the melee ult comes out. Ash able to slow. Flashes away from tower.
Yeah,
gets 2 kills here.
Did he pick up the triple? Oh, Zeri did not tank. Looks like
Garner is going for a gank mid. I do not think they realize, and he just pushes Syndra into the wall, gets all that damage off. Syndra is already low. Unfortunate for Zero Domain.
Wow, just wow. That bot dive was absolutely perfectly orchestrated by CSU. You could see the permanent CC they had on the enemy team. They sure that Recon comes out, and then Mew waited for the R, completely permanently CCing the enemy team. Milio couldn't even R because he was CC for the same duration. No, unfortunately for the Terps, that was extremely well played for CSU. However, the kill lead isn't too dire. Actually, the Terps are in the lead here. This Gwen's kind of holding them in place here because she has this pressure on the Skarner, although he did just get the kill.
What Skarner did earlier in mid was smart because if he just sits in mid, I mean top like right now, what's happening is he just gets poked out. Gwen has some healing. Like as you see now, he's able to get a good ult, but it does not reach tower, and Gwen has the ultimate doing loads of damage still. Skarner probably shouldn't have ulted there because, I mean, he had no other choice because I don't think he was getting away with his E down. But ulting Gwen there just keeps her in range of him.
Unfortunately, there's not much you can do there for Skarner. A Spectre Cowl isn't really going to save you from this Gwen's one-shot tank buster damage, but I do believe that Gwen kind of falls off later in the game if you don't get a big enough lead. You're not going to be as big of a threat to this Ari, to this Zeri, as you might expect, especially if you get CC'd early in the game, especially CC'd early in the fight, of course.
Yeah, but as you can see, like Gwen has a lot of healing, especially when the ult combo comes out.
Yep, the game is looking pretty even on both sides. The kills are even. The Terps do have better farming here. They do have like 2k gold ahead for some reason. Don't know where that's from, but likely from one of the laners.
Amumu's looking to get this.
Oh, what a beautiful Q on the Amumu.
It leads to another death bot lane. I mean, this Amumu has a tent set up, and it's very, like, he knows he's not going to do much against Gwen, because Gwen is going to quickly, like, 1v2. So, sitting bot right here is very helpful to get our bot lane, I mean, their CSU's bot lane ahead. Put our bot lane behind.
He's going to pick up the... Ooh, Zero just the final tower shot to the death. But that ultimate was very clean by Zero Domain, making sure he gets that kill on the Ari as the wave crashes to make her deny her some minions. Unfortunately, she did not get the second wave crash again. Jason, where Jason against K-Shawn.
Yeah, so K-Shawn, he already got the tower gone, which is, it's only been 12 minutes. That's before platings even dropped. He got all 4 platings, tower's already gone. Jason is already being pushed under tier 2 tower.
Ooh, but that Skarner playstyle is making sure he kind of gets the minions at the very least. I really respect that from Jason. He's making sure Jason, yeah, making sure that he gets at least the minions off of this wave every time. Make sure the wave is kept in a good state. There's not much happening in the map right now, Adam. But what can be said about these junglers?
So far, I feel like Amumu's been playing it. They have different plans. Both of them are trying to focus on whichever lane is stronger. Currently, K-Shawn has his ult going out against Skarner, but unfortunately, the Ari Realm is going to set him behind, and at least Skarner got the gold. So, I mean, he's a tank. Ari's not going to get too far ahead from that. Lost some
Wow.
XP, I believe, to these minions.
A beautiful dodge by Keishawn, but not enough to get away from that Ari.
I think the roam from Ari was a bit unexpected. That's why we saw Kishan panic a bit, trying to go all out on the Skarner there.
Yeah, no, there wasn't much of a way to get it out there. So I think going for the kill there isn't a bad decision. However, it just didn't work out. He wasn't close enough range. They are looking for this Ari on the map, but looks like they'll just handshake the Gromp away. And Mumu does want this dragon. However, will they be getting it?
Bless your little hearts.
Who says that? Is that Emilio? Is that
Yeah,
this line?
found him.
Bless
Yeah,
your
I
little
think it was
hearts. Okay, you can see they're fighting for vision here on the bot side. This bush is important in order to get into this dragon pit, which is why they're so brilliantly fighting over it. However, this mid lane is arguably even more important. You can see Jason trying to get the Syndra dead before the fight starts because you know how big of a threat she is.
It's a good thing Zero Domain has that control word. He's now looking to get put in the wall again for a second time.
I don't think Jimmy's gonna let that happen again. He's gonna make sure that his bases are covered. But this dragon's gonna go over to CSU. They're gonna
trading, Maryland's trading drag for this rift, and I believe they'll be able to utilize this rift in the top lane since it's already pushed up.
I'm not sure. They might use to break over mid at him. The mid turn is very important, at least for getting access to both quadrants of the enemy jungle, and kind of getting vision for like having your support get vision. Insanely important. However, we still don't know what's gonna happen yet. You know, Zamumu is just farming, so they might have an opportunity to use Rip Herald mid or bot. Not sure if they have the time to rotate, but we will see in a couple minutes. Be it
So
Mike here.
it looks like everyone's already. Yeah, I think you're right about that Rift Herald. We have 4 mid right now, and so it looks like there's about to be some server issues that might have to get fixed. So
But Kai6 gets absolutely one shot from the Syndra. The tower goes down. They use Rift Herald to get this mid turret. Will they wait for another charge? No. Looks like CSU is able to fight up that Rift Herald charge, but the tower is gone. The Amumu gets the engage up on the Kane. Will the ultimate? No. The second tree does not go out because they know Vietmike's waiting in that bush. The team on the side of Terps are going to disengage after this fight and profit from that 1 tower K gold. From a 4 K gold? No, sorry. A 3 K gold, please. I can't count too.
meanwhile, bot lane, Gwen has the ult going all out. The Skarner is eating away. Gwen's not really able to get much off the Skarner after he gets out. Amumu is fighting Kane. The Krogs are being taken quickly.
See, this Amumu's in a little bit of
This could
trouble
be
here.
risky. Oh, Kane misses W, not able to get the slow off.
Flash.
Skarner tries ulting, but Kane's already out there. Flash is already gone. Skarner going all in. The ult from Emilio trying to heal him a bit more, but he's out. He's back to the base, and so is Kane. Unfortunate.
He just got walked to it on.
Yeah.
They might say. This Amumu. Apologies.
So it looks like they're gonna go
I
for
got
a dive bot lane, and nope, Gwen is getting out of there very quickly. This tower is about to get taken. Meanwhile, Kane is respawning right now, and I think what the next move for them would be to. Did he use the Rift Herald yet?
No, they used the mid lane, I believe.
Oh yeah, So I guess right now we're just gonna have to get back into the game a bit. If we look at the gold lead right now, Maryland still happens to be up, even though they're 3 kills behind. And if we look at the KDA, Zeri definitely has the best KDA thanks to the help of Amumu. You have anything to comment on?
No, I think this game is fairly even. Especially with this Zeri kind of keeping CSU in the lead here. But just barely. You can see the gold lead is practically even outside UMD despite the loss of kills. They're still holding their own, just based off like proper farming and map rotations to catch waves. And you can see on the top side on the scoreboard here, they have 4 grubs and 2 towers, so that contributes slightly to like the even gold lead here. So both teams are very even. However, this gold on Zeri is going to be quite a problem for UMD because most of the gold on UMD is spread out across their team. They don't have that kind of hero player that CSU has on the Zeri. So a lot of their efforts have to be focused on this area in order to win these fights. I don't think this Gwen's going to be killing this Garner anymore on the turret.
Yeah, he has a lot of MR, but as you can see, Gwen still does true damage, so we're getting a big percent of that HP bar gone. Skarner, another missed ult, trying to get Gwen under tower, but he's not able to lock her down. I think first he needs to get closer, and then once he's like has Gwen locked, he could definitely hit the R. It's kind of hard to deal with now that Skarner's R doesn't like on hit.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, I think Gwen can just be out of it if she has it up. No matter which way he which way he R's, it's gonna have to be a stun into an R.
Yeah, it's very easy to get out of, it's very easy to see when Skarner's about to RE as well. So here we have Kane once again going on Krugs. He got the big one and now he's out. But
yeah, and like you said, he went the red form, looking to peel for his team here, but it's actually a little bit behind compared to the Zeri. Let's see how well he can peel for his damage dealers. Cat with the Gun's performance this game has been quite good okay, the Ashe R coming out, the Zeri dodges it. Perfect dodge, but the R will get caught out and get chunked for half her health. Looks like they're gonna be
they're going to drag, but I feel like Maryland does not, they're pinging that they do not want to get that drag. They're just gonna shove tower. Kane might look for the steal, but everyone else right now, they're gonna have a late rotation now that Gwen TP'd in. Gwen's over the wall. They don't know they're toward it, but now they can't see her, so she goes over the wall.
Keyshawn Robinson's in the fight here. The Q's going crazy. One shots a Mumu. The Rakan arc. Kane gets out on 3 people.
Zeri also came out. Meanwhile, Maryland is separated from Keyshawn Robinson. 3 of them on the Skarner, taking a long time to kill him. But now it's a 3v3. Maryland has more HP. The drag is still low on HP as well. They might be focused on getting the drag. Zeri's able to secure it. And we got a bit of a freeze here. So it looks like we will figure out what happened.
Looks like a tactical pause from one of the teams, maybe, perhaps. But however, this drag fight was absolutely important for UMD. However, they did miss the drag.
Here we go. We have a bit of server issue. Sorry about that. But Maryland is able to get most of the kills. Only Zeri was left. They could not finish them.
Zero Domain getting out with a sliver of HP, making sure that she is still alive to farm these waves and continue her lead against the Ahri. Very, very well played by the Terps. However, the Drek does fall into the hands of CSU, so they do have a win condition in that form. Once Soul comes up, CSU will have the opportunity to take it and kind of get a free invitation to win this game.
Yeah, that was, even though Maryland is down 3 drags, that we were able to see the damage that all of them could do together. Unfortunately, they were getting separated there, so we had we had Keyshawn Robinson and Cat with Gun on 3 of them. Meanwhile, everyone else was focused on trying to get the Skarner, but Skarner is not taking damage. I mean, he doesn't have much armor, so Ash was doing most of the damage to him.
Yeah, a preemptive strike from Cat with the Gun has him lose his life, but unfortunately, he's not able to get anything back off of that Mumu R. There's no way they're going to try and dive this Skarner.
Yeah, they're not diving, but I think they're trying to keep him on the tower.
Jason really wants to eat this Gwen into a turret and R her, but he's not going to let it happen. Keyshawn's on the run here, but does he even need to run? The R comes out for Gwen. Is she even in trouble here, though?
The healing is coming out. Unfortunately, Keyshawn Robinson was ignited. Did not matter. We have the full combo with R and everything. Just to lead at the Skarner. His HP bar absolutely gone. Meanwhile, CSU is getting this Baron. Kane is here to stop it. A nice stun on Rakan.
The Kane R will one-shot the Amumu, though. Ari's the only one left. Gets a double kill on both of the carries of the UMD. It's only Kane versus Ari left, and Ari still has an R charge left. Can she kill this Kane? The W misses. The charm hits. And a pause. A server.
We have a server technical issue. We'll get back to this fight once it is fixed. Sorry about that, everyone.
What an insane fight here, Adam. Who is gonna win this fight? You tell me.
Okay, seeing as Kane was current. Here we go. We're gonna get a full replay just so we can see everything.
Who's gonna win this fight?
So I believe Ari had the upper hand, but we have some healing on Kane. That
He's gonna win.
His W goes on cooldown after the unfortunate miss.
Out. Another pause, but we will see the rest of this game.
I think the League of Legends client might not be as great as it used to be.
Yeah, you can see the Q coming out here on this Ari. If Kaligan gets hit by both of these Qs, he will be put onto 1 HP and that W will finish him. However, if he does get a Q off, he might survive.
Yeah, and
No, he'll just
keep
die.
in mind his W's on cooldown, so we're not going to be able to lock this Ari down for like another 7 seconds, maybe.
However, if he does have E, he can get out through the wall.
But if you're in combat, you can't E through walls. For
It'll
long.
heal you though. It'll heal you.
We'll have to see.
He might be able to survive the W and then get an auto attack off. You know?
What happens next? We'll find out once League of Legends patch 14.20 comes out.
Yep. Just wait for the patch, and we will see. But no, I mean this fight is still extremely good for the Terps here because Keyshawn Robinson gets that kill bot lane. The Gwen's able to get the turret push of the bot lane, and not only do they stop the Baron push from CMU. CMU?
Yeah,
from,
CSU.
Sorry, from CSU. They were able to stop the Baron push from CSU and pick up a lot of kills on a losing fight, pretty much. But no, I mean it was a great fight. Unfortunately, the Ari, not unfortunately, but the Ari had an amazing play on double killing, or even almost team wiping the Terps there. But they still do come out a little bit better.
And keep in mind that was only a 4v4 because what we had seen was Gwen and Skarner at bot lane. So just imagine if all of the damage we saw from Gwen was also in that fight, and it looks like we're about to see it again.
Here we go for hopefully the final time.
The third and final time we'll see this.
The Kane is going to win. I can tell you. I think is already gonna win, but
Misses
got
the
the
W,
gun,
gets
has surprised
turned,
us.
and
Another pause. Interesting.
Yeah.
Scrub McLord has killed.
meanwhile,
Ash.
keep in mind, even though it's only Ari up right now,
Just check it out.
Gwen is shoving hard in the bot lane. Gwen has a lot of on-hit damage to turrets, so
Yep, she's currently on the tier 2
I
turret.
mean, if you want to fill in the blanks of the game, we could.
Yeah.
just-
What happens next, Adam? What happens
Next, Gwen gets tier 2 turret. Kane unfortunately falls because he
Perishes?
missed it. Yeah, he missed his W.
He
So
did.
we'll when we get back, we'll probably see that Ari is able to get that kill on him. Ari's gonna rush to recall, so she could defend bot lane turret from Gwen. Gwen's gonna see that she's recalling and recall, so she can go farm somewhere else. And yeah, so. Yep,
Yeah.
so I guess that's what happened. I'm getting news that the server has crashed, and I guess we might have to wait till it's back, or...
Gotcha. Well, after that, Adam, I believe that when all members of the team respawn, they'll probably send Gwen top or something. I don't know, actually. They might send Gwen top and play...
have them ready. Have Gwen
sense.
ready to go to
TP.
Baron.
Yeah, that wouldn't make too much sense unless they sent.
Alright. By the way, since we're having some technical issues, we'll have to resume the rest of this game in a bit. We're gonna go to commercial break, so stick around. It'll be only 1 minute. We're gonna get this fixed, and we'll let you know what happens. All right, so we got the news that unfortunately, we're not able to see the rest of the game live. We got the news that Terps did end up winning, which we could see their damage. We knew it was going to happen.
They won at him.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
unfortunately, we couldn't see it. We might be able to do a small review, like at the clips or whatever.
I guess that means that Cal the Gun won then, huh?
Yeah.
He beat the Ari.
This means, however, that remember this is Fearless Draft, so all the champs they just picked will not be able to be picked again. But
so that means that Zero Domain's Syndra is gone off of this game, and he can no longer pick it, which means there's no free meal ticket for UMD now to win the game.
Yeah, now we're gonna have to see the other champs they play. I feel like a lot of them were on the champs. I've seen them practicing a lot, so I'm excited to see what other champs we could potentially see.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to review the rest of the game. But I mean, we saw a lot of good moments there. We had towards the end.
I'm sure the Gwen just ended the game. That's what happened.
Yeah, I feel like they tried stopping the Gwen and it didn't work.
It just didn't work after the tier 2 turret. You get 750 gold on a Gwen. It's recipe for disaster. And that's exactly what happened. She probably got 3 items and then just killed the entire team by herself. Mm-hmm. However, we do now have the possibility of seeing Zero Domain Silas on the map here. Think maybe Azir gets picked again. You're gonna see an insane Silas E over the Azir ultimate. You know Zero Domain has the mechanics to play any champ, almost any mid laner. So we'll see what he can pick here, what he can bring out to bring his team to victory here. Count the gun, very impressive showing, but we haven't seen the Nilly yet.
Yeah, I feel like if he went Nidalee, we'd have to have. I don't know how that work out. I don't know if Nilly's good this meta right now, but it's always a great pick because you could get like really good moments where you just snipe someone that's trying to get out of.
Yeah, that's like the only thing that Nilly's good for, huh?
Yeah.
Nilly's kind of a weak champion almost every patch, so we do have a Lee Sin possibly, maybe. I don't think Lee Sin will be picked, but it's good. It's fun to speculate, you know. Who knows? Maybe they might just pick like Kiana jungle. Maybe he might just bring it out. Probably not a pro match, but we will see. Ashe is gone, Melio's gone. That brings out that takes off 2 very important 80 carries for the side of UMD. They don't have many like safe picks left. There's like Varus, but Varus is really good with Melio, you know.
Yeah, Varus has been very strong lately, and no one's picked him yet. So I'd see maybe they're saving them for game 2 or 3 because have him as a backup pick in case something goes wrong in the first game. So we could see Varus on CSU unless Maryland picks them first.
And what do you think? And what do you think Kayshawn Robinson's gonna want to play?
Kayshawn Robinson,
Mr. Top Laner.
He could potentially go for
his Camille, possibly.
Yeah, I don't remember if they banned it last game or not, but he likes going a lot of champs that are good into tanks. So.
Yep, he definitely loves his Camille. Maybe we might see like some Vayne top or something next after Camille gets used. Mm-hmm. But the Terps do have a lot of picks to go through, while CMU is kind of a big question mark. We don't know what champs they play. However, we will get to see when this game and this draft begins.
All right, so now we're about to cut to we're gonna be at the draft here, so we can see. Oh, this is still the old draft.
You
so
can see, Adam, they're right. They did ban the Camille. They banned the Camille, they banned the Varus. They made sure that Rel was off the table as well for UMD. Hui was also a missing piece of the puzzle for UMD's picks here.
Yeah. Alright, so now we're going to cut to a commercial break, and we'll be back when we have the next draft ready for us to see.
I think by the end of the season, like now, we play together, everyone kind of jokes around a little bit more and kind of shines their natural ray. We're excited just to see them play better as well.
With the middle school program, the best part has been seeing the moments of teamwork where the middle schoolers really seem to get the game, and so that's when you can see they're starting to get a little bit hooked on how esports can be so fun.
Game, or will Red turn things around?
Terp Adventures. Take flight at Stamp. host to countless Maryland events, programs, performances, and more. Feed your body, feed your mind, feed your soul. Let your talents soar. Dance, sing, perform, find your thing. Join more than 800 student organizations and clubs. Find community here. Leadership lives here. Art thrives here. With space to grow. We're all just kids at heart. Let your imagination fly. Compete. Play. With wings on our feet. Here your spirit can fly. Here your soul lifts up. Here you remember those who came before. This is STAM. This is the Center for Campus Life, where Terp adventures take flight. You belong here. Come fly with us.
My name is Subin Kim, my in-game name is Carrots, and I'm the controller of this team.
My name is Hannah, my IGN is Tuxedo Sam, and I play Sentinel for the team.
My name is Sima, my in-game name is Care Bear, and I'm a flex.
My name is Megan, my IGN is Giraffe, and I'm an initiator.
My name is Sophia, my IGN is Soap, and I'm an initiator.
Hi everyone, I'm Ayush, my in-game name is CSU, and I'm the coach.
For me, I think it was just really interesting to see like our names on like social media and like on a website. I'm just like, whoa, my name is on a website but so I think that was like the number one thing that kind of like just it brought the realization of like what kind of team I'm in, like what kind of position I'm in.
Meeting them. It's like hard to make a woman and non-binary friends in Valorant, so it's just really nice that we have like a team specifically for that.
The studio.
Yeah.
Oh, the studio. Oh, I didn't even know that existed. I didn't know that existed until like remember like when we first talked about the studio, I was like, what's that? When I first went to the room, I was like, oh, there's cameras and lighting. I'm just like, that's
nice computer.
Nice computer.
So
true.
Winning.
Yeah, winning.
Oh, so true. W winning.
Getting that.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I feel
that
like
was pretty cool.
Hey. I would say supportive is definitely like Dusty and Rachel. Those two, just like making sure we had scrims down, making sure we had practice schedules down, like Dusty making sure like to pick out what we did wrong, just like, you know, helping us improve. I think definitely.
Yeah, Dusty's a very present coach. So
very.
It's like he's really reliable and helped us through the whole season.
Thanks, team.
Yeah, you'd even like schedule things for us, like
organize all those schedules,
help us map bands and like
stats,
talk to them if like realize if one of them was like unranked or something. Breaking a rule, making teams forfeit.
Hey, we don't talk about that last part.
I would also say like our fans in chat, like on stream.
True.
So it was nice knowing
W
people
chat.
watching us.
And the haters.
Oh yeah.
Improve in the higher division.
Yeah, it is definitely more challenging because we're in a higher division now. But I think we could, like, with our coordination, I definitely think we could. We need to bring home another one of these.
It feels great.
Yeah.
You guys know this is the first title that Terps Esports has won.
Wait, seriously?
And by women.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously? Oh,
First down.
cool.
I like playing Valorant.
Have an excuse to play games.
That's true. That's good.
For me, I joined because, well, like I've always wanted to be on a women's team, especially like since I got to UMD, and me and Dusty had always like tried to make teams work every semester, and this was the first time it actually did work and stuck, and the people who tried out like were committed. So I guess I've always just wanted to be on a women's team to like connect more to that community.
To make friends.
So I had that gap, without a team for a while, and then I saw the form, and I was like, I really want to try this. This sounds fun. And then, yeah, I play Valorant too much. First of all, I did not imagine me being IGL when I first started, because I am outside of my Lilac team. I am known as the no brain, only aim chamber in comp. So I did not imagine myself being IGL. But I think it's if there were some difficulties in the beginning, because I wasn't used to giving out comms. I was just very confused. But I think now it's just the amount of trust that my teammates give me when I give out comms, and the amount of coordination that we have. I just love being IGLing, because I trust that things will work out. Alright, we are back. We're about to get ready to head into draft, but before we do that, would you like to shout out some people in chat?
Of course, we are definitely back. You can see Gumi in the chat. Hi, Awajaja. Cow the Gun is indeed playing, yes. Why isn't Cow the Gun in London? Who's going to represent NA at Worlds? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think NA is doomed out.
NA has FlyQuest still, and Team Liquid.
But do they have Cow the Gun?
No, they don't.
Do they have
Unfortunately,
Chubby
they need to put him on the Team Liquid.
Team Liquid needs someone on the roster? Okay.
Yeah. Roster change last minute.
Yeah, they
it's not
need
too
a last
late, right?
minute.
They didn't play yet in Worlds, so they could still potentially do it.
Yep, they need the newest seed at Worlds. Cow the Gun. They need Cow the Gun to save NA. Awesome sauce. Good luck, little bro. Viet Mike. Yes, Viet Mike is indeed.
He did pretty well. Ismailio was really good that game, because every time Rakan tried engaging on him, quickly queued him.
He had very good ultimates there. You saw when the Skarner ulted the three of them, he instantly got the ultimate off. I'm not sure. Can you ultimate on Melio while you're CC'd?
No, you can't. But I feel like most of his ults there were just used as a heal. And
yeah, I mean, I saw a couple where he used it to cleanse the CC, but it's a little hard playing Melio into a Mumu and Rakan, because you have to time your CC properly. Let's see. Hi, casters, can I get a shout out? Yes, Awa Jaja, I have shouted you out. This is your shout out. The replay unfortunately crashed. We can't get it. I have an idea. Instead of showing commercials in commercial break, we instead show Count the Gun's highlight reel.
We got a big Cat with the Gun fan.
Got a big Count the Gun fan in here in the chat. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I love seeing Count the Gun's highlight reels. Everyone's hyped now. Okay. Let's see. Wait, is Count the Gun in chat? No, I don't think so. Frank, you're my favorite caster. Thank you so much. I love my face. Oh, wait, no, he is in the chat. Said, I love my fans. Cat814 is in the chat. Love the coverage recently. We got a celebrity. We have an up and coming celebrity in the chat. Cat with the gun for the win.
Someone show this guy's 1v4 Kane.
Dude, I tried to show it.
I think I've seen it.
Oh yeah, I've seen 1v4 Kane where he walked across. You know, he walked around the raptor pit and then he got 1v4'd.
Yeah.
Do not show the clip. Wait, does anyone have the clip available? I can show the clip.
Join the Terps Esports Discord and get the League of Legends role. You can see it.
You can see the Terps. You can see the clip right now. If you go on the Terps Esports Discord and look at the League of Legends channel, you will see Cat with the Gun's exclusive highlight clips for everyone to see. Ali Rezik says glazing. Oh my gosh, you put the reptile pog. That's so funny.
Oh, here we go.
We're in draft now. Are we?
Oh,
in
this
draft?
is still
the same draft. This is still the same draft. False alarm.
It's gonna get updated very shortly. I think they're starting the draft in a minute.
Yeah, unfortunately,
like, not a minute, but like in a short moment.
I do not think links are allowed in the chat. Cat with the Gun. I believe Cat with the Gun tried to post the link. What happened to the game? Unfortunately, the game got you know,
just blame Riot Client and
the
nothing on our end. It was fully League of Legends. Did not want us to be able to view that.
I see. And
something crazy must have happened that they thought we couldn't handle.
Yeah. Like the game, like CSU must have like.
They must have. It might have been too graphic for them.
Yeah, like I guess what must have happened after going and recalled and bought items. It must have been way too graphic, and they censored it.
It looks like we already have a Poppy ban from UMD, and CSU countered that ban with a Camille ban. They know that. Kishan Robinson was looking to play Camille. Also, what you can see in the bottom is all the champs they already played. That's just there to show them, make sure you're not playing these champs because it's Fearless Draft, so they're unable to play those champs again. So that means like there's no reason also to ban them, so we won't be seeing a Gwen ban because like technically those 5 champs on each side are technically they are already banned.
Yup,
we got a Hui, CSU banned Hui. What do you think about that?
I mean, they've been banning Hui since draft 1, so it makes sense that they banned it for draft 2. They don't want Zero Domain on his comfort picks here, making sure that at least for this game they have a chance here in the mid lane to get an equal matchup. You can see the Zac ban on the side of UMD. Zac's been especially a strong champion this patch, just because of like the gank pressure you have, and then also the counter gank pressure you have. Just a lot of pressure. You never know what he's gonna be, and if he does counter gank, you're in a lot of trouble. You get a Dark Seal, and he starts one-shotting you. You know.
Also, a lot of tanks have just been super strong. That could be because also damage on all the champs got nerfed, so they want the fights to last longer, the split, but also. Fights lasting longer means champions that have good healing and that are also tanky, they'll probably end up lasting the longest.
Yep, and speaking of sustain, UMD picks Volibear for their first pick, you know?
That's a great pick. We'll have to see if that's Volibear top or jungle.
And CSU responds with Tristana, Adam.
Yeah, Tristana also got a big update this split. So I believe Tristana will be strong here. And we got the Rel that was previously banned.
Yeah, Rel is kind of the type of champ that you want to see when you kind of get paired with Tristana. They can both kind of jump in. You can get the resets on Tristana fairly quickly. If you get like the Buster Shot on all 4 enemies, you know, Rel can kind of combo up with Tristana to kind of get that. Maybe get the E off. Maybe do something with some synergy here. We'll have to see what the AD carry gets picked, unless it is Tristana AD carry.
Yeah, I believe it should be Tristana AD carry. It could, like you're saying, it could be mid, but right now UMD is picking. Looking
Draven.
to pick Draven.
I was hoping Draven would get picked in this draft. So you see UMD's kind of run out of 80 carries to pick. I mean, they should have been able to pick Varus, but I guess you don't really want to see that into Tristana. So Draven's the next pick that you want to see. I was thinking maybe something like Lucian would have been maybe a little better, but you can definitely counter the Rel with the Draven. So let's just see if this Draven can pop off, Adam. Let's just see if this Draven can get the kills that he needs to blow up this game.
Also, it's good to pick ADC early, especially if we're doing Fearless Draft. Imagine they just banned every ADC and you can't pick the ADCs that were already picked before. You're limited to like 3 champions at that point. So it's good that both teams are picking ADC early, and that's also pretty much the meta as well.
We get the Braum response on side of UMD, so we have their bot lane locked in. It's going to be Draven and Braum. Do you think that Draven will take Halo Blaze this game then? And the Jhin for CSU.
Yeah, so I guess it is Tristana mid. I wonder if we'll see some I believe they added some AP scaling to Tristan. I wonder if they're gonna try building at least one AP item, maybe Rage Blade. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I do know Tristana is pretty impressive in the mid lane right now. So UMD's gonna have an important choice to make here in their choice of mid laner. What do they want to play here into this Tristana, into this kind of hyper aggressive AD carry mid laner?
What CSU does not want Maryland to play is Orianna, as we see that ban coming out.
Yeah.
Now they're just gonna focus on probably banning out Zero Domains champs.
Yeah, CSU's only option kind of is to win this mid lane. You're exactly right, Adam.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna have to ban out his champions. Orianna's one of them, but I think Sal's should be the next ban for CSU. They do not want to like get a volatile lane here, and UMD does kind of want a little bit of AP if they're gonna pick their jungler. If they're gonna give the jungler prio for AD, I believe. I'm not sure. I do believe AP junglers are meta, or am I wrong there?
AP junglers right now, I guess it could go both ways. Right, all I know about this split right now is tank strong, anyone with shield strong. I guess Volibear should be strong here, especially if Volibear is a jungler. This gets a lot of good tower dive ganks, and if he's the top laner, we'll be able to see a lot of strong poke. He could potentially build some AP on Volibear.
I do want to make a prediction real quick, Adam. I do believe Viego may be picked here to synergize with the Braum. You know, you don't really see the Draven kind of synergizing with this Braum, but why did they pick it? I think it's because they want to draft Viego into this comp to kind of get the Braum stun instantly popped off in this bot lane and kind of get set up for this Braum. You can see Lilia being picked so that Viego would be a really good response because you can actually ultimate out of her sleep. Because Vigo's R cancels all CC, right? So you can, before you fall asleep, you can ultimate and, you know, wake up from it.
Also notice Maryland ended up only banning 4 champs. Maybe.
Why is that? I think
they're
they must be forced
putting them in check.
I think they're either forced to, or it must just be like a visual bug.
Maybe they didn't ban in time. Could be a visual bug.
Did the last game too, didn't they?
Oh, maybe that slot is just bugged.
Or perhaps, I don't know. We don't know what they banned or if they banned at all. Maybe it's like a rule of the draft. We'll have to check in with the manager.
It looks like we could have a Kennen top lane with UMD.
Yeah.
That's a good. Honestly, in like the pro play, Kennen is always a strong pick, especially setting up big dragon and every objective fight.
Is it Kennen? Oh, is it Volibear jungle? But however, in the chat we do see some people saying the jungle is goated. How do we pick up such a good player? And then who is the UMD's top laner? It is Kayshawn Robinson. Mr. Kayshawn Robinson. I mean, how do you not know who the top laner is?
If you look, both teams right now have 2 ADCs.
Yeah, Kayshawn Robinson actually does main Jace in solo queue. So that's one thing for you to look out for.
We're gonna have a Kennen versus Ornn matchup in the top lane. I wonder do you think that's Draven or Sivir mid?
It's definitely gonna be a Sivir mid. I don't think Draven really plays well into the Tristana. But then again, you can see a lot of things here. Like Kennen could go. Actually, well, then you don't have a jungler pick, so yeah.
Maybe they picked Sivir mid because they saw that CSU picked Tristana mid. I mean, we'll have to find out. But Draven mid could also potentially work just because Draven already has a lot of damage, and if it's Tristana mid, then Draven either way could absolutely delete the Tristana just with like his first item.
Yeah, this draft certainly looks unorthodox for the side of UMD. However, CSU's draft kind of looks a lot more cohesive here. You have the Ornn, you have the Lilia response for the AP damage. You kind of have help with the Tristana to get a burst kill down. A lot of synergy here, but you have the Kennen who kind of can't really combo up. I mean, you have like the Sivir speed up, but there's not really much synergy on the side of UMD. I feel like they're playing for counters. However, I don't see really the theme of the build here. You have 2 AD carries on a team with Braum and Volibear. You're gonna want your Volibear to kind of go tank here for you and peel you, but it might not work out because how are you gonna lock in the Lilia?
At least they have a good synergy with Braum since there will be a lot of stuns getting put out there.
Yeah, is that Draven mid? Who knows? I don't even know. I think it should be Sivir mid, but then again, I don't. Draven doesn't really synergize with Braum too much, so it could be a Draven mid just to counteract like the aggressive nature of Tristana. But then again, you're very vulnerable to ganks if you're playing Draven mid.
What do you think about this Braum pick into Rel?
Braum pick into Rel. I think it's a good matchup because
what I think is the moment Rel goes in, Braum's able to get a nice slow, and then Rel already used basically the full combo after they went in. Now it's slowed, has the chance of getting stunned by UMD's bot lane. So
Yeah, the way I see it is, if you're able to put up that wall before Rel is able to CC you, you won't take too much damage from the retaliation of whatever CC is coming at you, and you'll be able to protect your support if you're both caught in it. So, I mean, after that you have like a free stun, but there's not many champs that can really hit fast enough to kind of proc the stun fast. But we will see. Brahma's definitely an interesting pick here. I don't really know. I feel like maybe a Nautilus would have been a little better. Nautilus or Leona kind of would have been a little bit better pick because you're able to like lock down a single target here, which is kind of what you need. If you're playing against Tristana or Jhin, you kind of want a fast lockdown to get your Kennen on them or your Draven on them. But yeah, we'll have to see how this game plays out because I'm a little bit unsure. About UMD's draft here.
The Lilia pick is always scary, especially when it's not on.
When it's not on your team.
Yeah.
Lilia is a very scary champion, especially into this comp where there's not too much CC.
I remember I've seen so many games played where UMD has fell short just because Lilia has gotten ahead. But that was like I think that was last year.
Yeah, I mean this Lilia is the only AP damage dealer on the side of CSU, so they're gonna want to pump her full of kills and farm. We'll have to see if this Lilia can take over this game and get kind of a lead. Because if she does get going, the game will be pretty unstoppable. Because you don't have many responses for this Lilia. As you may think, this Braum can't really do much if you can't hit your Q, and then you won't be able to proc your passive fast enough. Maybe the Severe can. Who knows? Maybe the bounces proc the passive, but I don't think so.
Yeah, well, I don't know. The Jhin matchup also Jin's been pretty strong. So I think Jhin was like a safe pick in the bot lane. He's been getting picked a lot recently, and I wonder how CSU will utilize him here.
Yeah,
it might be a bit rough into the Braum, but he did choose Jhin into Braum, so maybe they have their own plan on what they're preparing. But
yeah, a chatter did bring up that we did make a fatal error. That Ornn is an AP mage assassin tank mid-range carry, so they actually can't build full armor. On the side of UMD, so they have they have like they have a win condition there.
Yeah, CSU. Looking at their draft, CSU's draft looks. I'm liking what CSU has drafted a lot better right now, but it all depends on the synergy of the team, and I believe UMD could have better synergy, especially with all the crowd control from them. The main crowd control on CSU is the Ornn. And here we're getting a nice look at the players. They should currently be in game.
Yeah,
we're waiting right now for the spectator delay. Hopefully there's no server issues anymore. That should just be a one-off.
You did forget they do have the deadly Lilia ultimate. You can see Count the Gun having an ecstatic time. It seems like he just got another kill on the side. You look like he just got another kill, and he's playing the game. They really just make sure this game is played properly. You can see, I can imagine them doing 5-point maybe. Very, very happy about that first game's result. You can see it on Cat with the Gun's face. He loves his fans, and he's ready. He's ready to perform for us. But however, let's just wait for this game to occur. Adam, who do you think is gonna take this win going into game 2?
Well, I'm a big UMD Terps LoL fan, so I will have to give it to UMD.
Yeah.
And even though I didn't think their draft was super just looking at the champs, if everything was picked one off, I feel like UMD's champs aren't as strong, mostly because I saw the Lilia Ornn.
Yeah.
But they just have better synergy. We saw that in the first game. The way they played that, CSU, we mostly just saw their synergy they had with their bot lane. But when it came to team fighting, they weren't as organized as UMD was, choosing their targets and making sure they know what's going on, globally on the map.
Yeah, of course. I feel like the shot calling on the side of UMD is a lot more cohesive than the one on CMU. They may have more kills, but UMD was able to take that game away, regardless of the gold lead that they were supposedly losing, just based off proper macro. You'll see we get into this game, the arena saying boom.
We're seeing some all chat here.
Seems a little bit of all chat banter here, where Aqualad 2012 gets the mid vision ward. Count the Guns here is waiting inside the bush here, making sure that he has vision. Oh, Jason's gonna sit with Kayshawn Robinson. Will Kayshawn know that Ornn's in that bush?
Both teams are doing a 5-point.
That's a beautiful Ornn skin, Adam.
Yeah,
check that out.
Chroma.
The Emerald Chroma Ornn skin. Goes back down to mid lane here. Looks like Lilia will walk up for an auto. Will she get hit? Unfortunately, Caldegun misses everything.
Maybe that's what he was smiling
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, so both teams, nothing's gonna happen. They're not. Neither team's trying to look for an invade.
Looks like Draven will be going mid at him here. You're right. The E, another shot, another miss on the side of Caldegun. He is 0 for 2. Please stop driving.
There's a lot of communication across the teams.
Looks like they're good friends already after that first game. We can hear the individual Tristana shots, which is very loud for some reason. Yeah, Mike looking for that push control. However, he did lose the push vision. Drill will get stunned here, and ooh, the bouncing bomb hits the Severe. Or the better trade on Jin.
Right now, Silver doesn't have as much damage as Jin, especially with Jin's 4th shot. So there will be more poke going out on to UMD. We'll have to wait a bit, maybe once we get level 2 or 3.
Yes, Adam, that Q was crucial for the wave here because Braum hit that Q, bringing Jin down to half HP, kind of giving more lane pressure here. First team to clear the wave, be able to hit level 2 first, they can get a shove in. You can see they're 1 minute ahead, so they can go in. We're seeing the game here, the Q goes out, but the Rel will be able to escape here. Ooh. Now UMD has a crucial push here. They need to hold this minion and wait for the next wave to come, and then crash it.
CSU's bot lane was also losing XP as they're being pushed off of the wave.
Ooh, a crucial miss.
W from
but the barrier early on the Severe will result in a worse trade for UMD here. Looks
I
like
do not think they're going to die here because they have better... I mean, everything from the Rel is gone. The instant combo. Kind of scared our ADC a bit.
A little bit of a scared barrier on that Severe. Very bad on UMD. Looks like they're trying to trade, but Severe just tanks the 4th shot. This is not a winning fight if you're UMD here.
The Ignite comes out from Rel. Braum is flashing Ignite, and it does not work out. Sivir is 1 HP. Jin's reload, gets the bullet to finish Sivir off.
Wow, Adam. Wow.
Yeah, flashing from Ignite.
You know, on a different note, this Kennen is harassing this Ornn very much under turret here. This may be one of the harder lanes for Ornn to play in. You can imagine Ornn has Assassin, AP, Mage, Hyper Carry, not able to kill Kennen just yet.
Draven's also pushed far, but we also have to be careful. Lilia is currently on the map near the blue, looking to probably get Scuttle.
Yeah, UMD's really abusing the fact that Lilia doesn't want to gank early. She kind of wants to wait for her ultimate to kind of make plays happen and kind of look for fights. But early game, she's a little bit weak on the weaker side of some champs, including Volibear. So if you get caught out, you may be in trouble here. But all lanes are shoved up thanks to that fact. So UMD's getting a lot of early pressure, and you can see even though they're 2 kills down, well, no, they're 2 kills. Even though they're 2 kills down, the gold lead isn't so bad. They're only 6k gold down, I believe.
Cancel with Tristana's back. They're looking for a gank top lane. They could do it. Ornn is already low. Try to get the.
Sean wants to shove this wave. You want to see he's using all his abilities on the wave. So that means Jason knows something's gonna happen here. Really try to get off. Lilia's gonna walk for the roam.
They both Volibear and Kennen have a stun, so we're gonna have to.
The E's gonna come out. W. Ooh.
A nice shield on Volibear, protecting them from one of the tower shots. Gets out with enough HP to not die from the tower hits.
Zero domain. Gonna get forcing the jump out from the Tristana, making sure she can't get any wave. You can see the Jin's level 5, Adam. Jin's level 5.
Yeah, as you can see, Draven has a lot more damage on Tristana.
He's gonna dive.
Oh, this is about to be a great dive here. Oh, but unfortunately.
Barrier.
Ooh, a flash barrier from Draven.
Perfect.
Gets the kill.
Ooh, a second fight here on the bot lane though. Hold your horses, Adam. Looks like the Q goes out on Scrub McLord. Really gets stunned. Yeah, Mike doesn't stun and he loses so much HP. You can see level 4 stats on the Jin and the Rel.
As I expected, mid lane, Draven just has more damage than Tristana, and they're both ADCs. Usually, like when 2 ADCs go against each other, they have their support to rely on. Here we got a nice replay of what just happened. You can see Tristana's already low. Can't really kite the Draven because she just gets more. She just gets dealt more damage, and the barrier flash came in handy there. Got protected by that tower shot, able to flash over and finish off Tristana.
Yeah, unfortunately, that Tristana just can't do anything, and I love the aggression from Zero Domain, knowing his limits on this champion, making sure that he has his damage under control to kind of solo dive that Tristana and give himself a further lead. He's level 6 right now. Right now, this dragon should be contestable by the side of UMD. They're not too far back down. Not too far back not too far behind.
Yeah.
I can't speak. However, you know, that fruit may help the Jin heal up, and I think they will just get it. Looks like Volibear's pathing straight to Void Grubs. They know something's up.
Yeah, so UMD was just alerted that the dragon was taken. That makes Cat was Gun know he's safe getting these Void Grubs, as Lilia is going to be nowhere close to him. He's going to rush that. Unfortunately, bot lane is not as ahead as, like, our bot lane's a bit behind, so we're not going to have as much priority there for dragon fights.
Yep, we got some Viet Mike fans in the chat. Let's go Viet Mike, you know. Kind of supporting the bot lane here at UMD. They're holding their own against this bot lane right now, making sure that that earlier mistake doesn't affect them too much. However, the wave is shoved in, and Severe will cancel the CC, but will get hit by the next CC. Looks like Severe's in trouble here. Will she get shot by the Jin? The auto attack will take her down, but Scrub McLord, we jump low. Lilia may die here.
They're ulting Braum under tower. Unfortunately, they don't have anything to follow up with that, so Lilia's ult is gone. Maryland did not get anything out of that. Another ignite from
Hold on, Adam. Keyshawn Robinson straight. Okay, never mind. Just calling fight. Continue.
Yeah, top lane's always teasing us. We think that this one's gonna get a nice combo, but he is a bit behind. Keyshawn Robinson does not have. Do they have R? Yeah, they have R up. Kind of hard to see for me.
Ooh, looks like a second repeat dive on the side of this Ornn is going to have him ulting the turret. The ult will connect, but he's just dead here, you know?
Keyshawn Robinson made sure not to get stuck under tower there.
Ooh, the Lily Ball.
Juke. We saw the flat. Ooh, no, he's gonna die.
Keyshawn's just dead. The Lily Ball killed the minions and he died.
He did not realize that the wave was that far behind. He flashed out earlier to get over the Ornn ultimate just in case it would hit him.
Amazing play. So if Kennen actually got hit by that ball, he would have survived.
Yeah.
Wow. Looks like unfortunate timing on that Kennen, but you are still ahead. That death isn't that bad for you because you just get back to lane. It's just like a quick recall, you know?
Yep, and it did not give CSU any gold, which is nice. Here, Kennen's already back, and he's already chunking out the Ornn, but Ornn was going to look for a back anyways. That's why he is quickly shoving that.
You see this Ornn's behind almost 40 CS, but it does not matter if you're playing on the side of CU. You just want to stay on top to kind of control wave, get as much CS as you can, and then you get your late game insurance off those upgraded items.
I think CSU's bot lane thinks Volibear is looking to gank them. I saw some pings in the chat that we saw.
Yep.
Volibear right now, however, is recalling a base from top side.
Scrub McLord kind of zoning UMD's team off this wave. But you know, Keyshawn Robinson on the other hand is zoning this Ornn off of the entire wave. You can't even walk up for a cannon minion. Keyshawn's not letting him. You can see Tristana walking by here, just trying to respond to a potential Ornn gank, but looks like bot lane's just going to get re-dived here.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get a 4-man tower dive bot lane.
Uh-oh, Viet Mike's in trouble. The ult comes out, but the early E will block the first Jin shot. The second shot gets blocked by the Severe, and they'll dodge the third and the fourth. Does not even matter. Looks like it gets hit by Viet Mike gets hit, so they will have to fall off this tower. But
ooh, here comes Cat with a gun for the counter gank.
I don't think
it's not gonna happen. They know he's coming. They have the ward there in the bush next to the Krugs.
Yeah, you do know that Zero Domain is level 9 here, and Tristana roaming back down to bot lane without getting anything is actually very bad for her lane. You know, Zero Domain is just going to zone her off the wave. If we look at the CS numbers, I'd be hard-pressed to find that she has even close to what Draven has in CS. You can see here, 92 to 66.
Almost 30 CS behind.
And even the top lane, you're 40 CS behind in that lane.
These are big CS leads. And even though bot lane's only 10 CS behind UMD's bot lane, they're also 2 kills behind, or 3. But
if you're UMD,
we have 2 winning lanes, and once we get some roam bot lane, it should put bot lane back ahead.
Ooh, here we go. The gun finds this Lilia, but the entire bot lane is coming. Can Calvin get out or get this kill? Yar will come out, canceling the Lilia R, but looks like Volibear will fall, and their bot lane will fall as well. Lord has no response here.
Draven's on his way, Zero Domain. He's gonna pick up 3 kills here, I believe.
No way.
He's gonna get 1 on Bro. Tristana came over.
Or 2. Wait, he might keep fighting. I think he could have kept fighting that.
I think it's safer for him to back away, especially in this situation, since Tristana was full health. Could have.
I don't know about that play. I think it would have been worth to go for that.
That was a good roam for
very good
Tristana
roam.
because trying to match the roam from Draven there.
Yep, you can see, you know, the Lilia gets out alive, but You know, at what cost? You know, this Volibear is set behind on his timers, on his tempo. This Draven does get a return kill, but he does have to burn his flash for it. I'm not sure if that was necessary because the teammate died anyways.
Ornn is backing right now. He doesn't have TP, and the wave's being shoved under his tower.
An important distinction here.
This is going to send him behind even further.
The important distinction here is they're getting 6 Void Grubs here, so the pushing power of UMD is going to be immensely high, and you can already see their top lane and mid lane already have $200 bounties on their heads. This is how big the gold lead is in their respective lanes. Mid lane and jungle and bot lane are falling a bit behind, but this game is overall even.
CSU knows they have the stronger bot lane, so I believe they're gonna focus more trying to get bot lane further ahead. But the thing is, even though Jin is getting strong, the moment he gets stunned by a cannon ult, he's not gonna be able to do much against that. He's not gonna be able to get much off.
Definitely, and if you're brawling here, you don't want to just sit here and freeze the wave for 20 minutes. You want to make stuff happen on the map because Keyshawn Robinson and Zero Domain are both preventing their solo laners from getting farmed, from getting EXP, while you're only denying 2 other people like a support and AD carry, which is arguably more important. That's why CMU is really trying to aggress on the side of UMD here, making sure that they get the kills they need, which is happening right now. Very aggressive flash W from the Rel, burns the flash, but the top side of the map is completely the Terps. So you can see Volibear taking advantage of that. This Jin's the last hero for CSU Esports. Kind of get a win in this game.
Ooh, we see Cat with a gun and getting the red buff going to Krugs. I believe Cat with a gun's gonna look to tower dive once again that Ornn, especially since the tower is pretty low.
You can see how these players are adapting. This Lilia is taking the bot quadrant of the map because he knows that Cat with the gun has complete control over a topside quadrant. I mean, they can just repeat dive this Ornn and he can't do a single thing about it. Keyshawn may be 1 level behind, but he's just way ahead of this Ornn for some reason.
Yeah, he's 1 level ahead actually.
He's only 1 level ahead. Looks like Mike's gonna be walking up, trying to get vision for his team here.
They know that Rel and Lilia are in that bush. I guess having Braum support Draven for a while is not the worst idea, especially with the synergy they could have.
And Severe can kind of push on her own, even with this like behind status of Mr. Mushroom, Mr. Super Big Mushroom.
Yeah, Super Mushroom.
You can kind of just sit under tower here and wave clear. However, Rel misses everything, so Severe will not die actually.
Also, what we saw before in top lane just now, Ornn was trying to get a nice play with his ult, but it did not work out. It just ended up wave clearing the minions.
Yep,
and
his wave
tower is gonna fall.
Keyshawn, the wave bully, will get a bit of a win there. The Draven getting a lot of damage on the Tristana, making sure she can't farm. And he will shield this back up passively on the wave. Keyshawn
there we
will
go.
Let the tower kill more minions.
That wasn't as fast of a tower taken as last game, which was 12 minutes, but in this game,
you can see Keyshawn kind of wanting to. Oh, a fight's happening. Draven on a killing spree against the level 7 Rel. I mean, is this even fair?
Ooh, the Volibear ult comes out.
Another Omer auto from the Draven.
Volibear is able to reach Rel still.
I mean, Zero Man's level 11 here. You're fighting level 9s and level 6s. I mean,
I'm surprised we haven't seen Lilia go top at all this game, especially with how the wave's been. And this is a nice kill under tower. Oh,
yeah, he's dead.
Ornn is left with 1
The burn will
HP.
kill him, right? Oh,
I don't
he
think
lives.
Kennen has any burn right now. And Kennen can't go further because he's also 1 HP.
I think he has the haunting item. Ooh, looks like Jin's gonna get the W off. Ooh, can you juke? Lucky.
I only took 1 bullet from Jin there.
It's like Knight or Kha'Zix. Lane just clear this wave here. Mid lane is completely cracked open. Cat with the gun has more agency on this mid lane than what's his name? His beard's weird.
Once again, Volibear is getting we're getting Rift Herald here, and this is kind of like last game where instead of getting dragons, we got more push potential. That could play into Keyshawn Robinson's push potential on Kennen, similar to what he was doing with Gwen last game. Right now, he's quickly pushing this bot lane turret with 6 Void Grubs. Lilia's coming to get a kill. We'll get a TP from Ornn.
He's gonna sleep Keyshawn here. Keyshawn's in a lot of trouble here. Keyshawn will come out, but Keyshawn just gets out for free, huh?
Ooh, the TP by Tristana. Tristan's
the ball, all he does is dodge the ball and he's fine.
They're trying to get him. They're desperate to kill Keyshawn here.
Oh, but Keyshawn wants to fight here. Just have a flash Q on the Lilia. Not gonna connect, but Keyshawn is completely fine here. Jason is getting killed again by Zero remaining count the gun. This guy is bullying at this point. Now Adam.
Yeah, Jason has not really had a chance to shine in this game. Just pushed under tower. Once the tower is gone, he wants to farm as much as possible with Kenny out lane, but unfortunately for him, he has to now deal with Draven.
It's just Donna. Oh, he knows he's in the bush.
Ooh,
he's dead.
That was a great. No!
642 gold to the Tristana.
That was
Shut down.
At least he got the kill on Tristana, so I mean, it wasn't worth for him, but
I don't think it's worth it.
He had a flash to secure the kill because that Tristana was a great counter to Cannon's ult.
I'm not sure if you need to die there if you're Keyshawn Robinson. I don't think your life's worth the Tristana kill. However,
I believe a lot. They're also just having fun at
it's the mental. It's the mental game, of course. Adam, it's the mental game that he's playing. If you kill the Tristana now, he knows not to fight you anymore. He knows not to mess with you.
Yeah, and Keyshawn was already pretty low on HP from the escape he was doing from earlier.
Yeah, but that does kind of close the gold lead. If you're a CMU, it's 32 to 27. Okay. Well, I mean, 5K gold lead isn't 6K gold lead isn't that big of a gap if you think about it. I think 17 minutes in, it's a little bit of.
It's a bit surprising, like noticing, like seeing how CSU is still a kill up. That's mostly due to Jim being 6-0 versus UMD's bot lane, but it's kind of crazy to see how they have a 6K goalie just from the other two lanes plus jungler.
Yeah, but you see Viet Mike putting that nice bout on the Draven, making sure he knows who the carry is. Draven is the big boss of the game here with his Bloodthirster, making sure he puts aggressive. This Rel double stun. Will it be a no? It's a triple stun. The Orn R comes out on the entire team of Captain Gun. The Volleyball all comes out, stuns the Jin. The Cannon's coming in to clean up the fight. Leah will go down, and the last two enemies members of the team will drop as well. This Tristana cannot do much, and the Orange is staying still.
Dang, that just looked just like a TFT game.
It was literally just a TFT fight. Amazing. Will we get the replay of that, Adam? Do you want to see?
Let's see the replay if we can get one.
Get one. Okay, but the Dragon will be taken. Yeah, the Dragon will be taken by UMD, and they will just get a ton off of this play, Adam.
Yeah, that was a great play from Maryland. So what happened there? What we saw there was, right now we're getting a replay actually. You can see Tristana gets caught out by the Volley Bear, but here's Rose about to come. Oh, this was at the end of the fight.
Yeah.
But we saw that was a great engage from CSU. We got the Rel there. But
amazing engage. The flash WR in midair, pulling 3 members of UMD. Pulling 3 members of the Terps into the Rel R, and then the Jin W comes out, stunning the Severe, but you did see her spell shield countering out the Jin W.
Fortunately for CSU, the rest of UMD is just further ahead. Tristana here got a nice ult to get out of that situation that they put themselves in.
A perfect ultimate, because if you don't push both those enemies away, you do have the risk of getting stunned here. Leah's still able to clear camps though, surprisingly. UMD making sure they're able to suffocate CSU's resources here. Kennen just ulting this. Oh,
instantly delete it.
Just quickly, don't show that. That was a little bit of abuse there. The Tristana completely got one shot under her own turret.
Sam Robinson on the killing spree.
I don't think that was very nice.
More like a murder rampage.
Was that even a kill? I feel like was that even a fight? I feel like he just killed him. Okay, Sean will not get the turret though. Viet Mike walking a little dangerous here, but Kennen will be getting out here. Level 14 to level 11 now. This is not a good game if you're CSU. This is not what you want to see. This Raven's level 13 against your dead Tristana.
I mean, right now CSU's win condition is still legit. Like I believe he's still well, you got
fairly strong.
Yeah, he got over 6 kills still. He's
but this Volleybear just solo killed him though in the last fight. He's this 1-1 in 8 Volleybear just solo.
The thing is, even though Jin's ahead, he doesn't have the constant damage that Sivir and Draven have. He just more has like only has 4 bullets that he has to utilize. So he has to use them smart.
Yeah, Adam, and the Baron will be started by the Terps here. They want to get this Baron and close up the game quickly.
They know how the last fight went, so might as well turn this.
CSU know they're on this. Will they continue this fight, or will they start a fight around this Baron? You can see Cow with the gun trying to get a shove over. This Rel gets a double stun, Adam. Go ahead.
Oh, the Rel is getting a big ult here, but unfortunately is not able to bring them to the rest of the team. Volleyball going in for a nice ult, getting the stun on the Lilia to pick it up. Sivir once more. UMD sees that Sivir was hungry. They're trying to feed her. Volibear is going
Gosh,
for
will
another
the Jin R
stun.
hit this just... he hits it with the shutdown!
This Jin has
This Jin has freaking eyes on the back of his head, man.
Yeah, he also has the team on his back.
Unfortunately, will it be enough? This Jin is 8-1. Can you imagine the fights going on here on the side of the Terps here? That was a wild fight, Adam. What just happened?
Yeah, the Terps are ready to back off, but they wanted to make sure not many people are left to tell the story of what happened to CSU.
Yep, looks like they're chasing down K-Sean Robinson here. Rel wants to get a Q here. Will she Q flash? It looks like just a Q is going to come out. Ooh, let's see it. The Q will go wide, and K-Sean will walk into the ult. Does Lee have ultimate is the question.
I believe Rel
she doesn't.
Rel is doing their job here when they go for these nice engages. Maybe they're not the smartest, but I mean, they're engages nonetheless.
Cow with the gun's looking for camps here. Will he let the Lilia stack up her Q damage? Yes, but he will just get out of this fight.
Yeah, it's not worth risking
your life
trying to turn on it, especially when we're not sure where the rest of the team of CSU is.
Yeah, absolutely. When the Baron's up, you do not want to die as jungle. You just give enemy team a free chance to get the Baron and get back in this game. However, that is to say, if they can even get back into this game, you can see the level gaps are still kind of stagnating on the Terps.
We have a 10k gold lead.
Soon, level 15 will be achieved on the side of this Draven, and once it does, you're 1 level away from rank 2 ultimate on the cannon.
Oh yeah, these cannon ultimates are coming in handy, especially we're gonna see another big one here if CSU decides to contest this.
This looks like the same fight, Adam. This looks like a little
I thought we were watching a replay.
This is a replay of the fight? Hold on.
No, this is all new. They're trying to contest it again.
Oh, Cannon with the ultimate Lee will instantly go golden. The Orange knockup will hit 2 members of the Terps. Everyone's jumping on 2 members, but they can't die. Cow with the gun's coming in on the side of UMD, but the Terps, the Orange will go wide. It will hit Cow with the gun, and the Jin R will take him out before he gets away. Severe is in trouble here. Will Tristana get the auto attack that she needs? But the Tristana gets the kill on the target, and Draven's still alive, chasing down this Orange for the final kill. Where did this Draven even come from, Adam?
It looks like he went around the whole red buff. That if Draven was in there like closer, I believe the fight would have ended sooner. We'll get a quick replay of this.
What?
We'll
Draven flashed over the wall on their back line, just started hitting, just started popping everyone in their face.
That was very smart because unfortunately, like
the auto. Do you see that, Adam? The auto on the Draven flew to the Tristana before she landed and gave Samir the last auto that she needed to get the kill there. What synergy there? Do you see that synergy on the side of UMD?
To be honest, I thought I was kind of getting nervous because I mean they pretty much almost wiped out all of UMD. But I don't understand like.
That was an amazing combo from CSU. They have this is the power of their comp. They have a good comp here, so they're able to fight Terps even on a 10k gold, 12k, even on a 12k. Well, it probably wasn't 12k.
Yeah,
before,
once they pick out like their targets and they get a nice, once they like get nice synergy on like one of their targets, then they can win the fight from there. But unfortunately, they ignored where the Draven was.
No, thank you. The Oran R comes out. The Ornar comes out, and then you have the Lily ultimate. You have everything coming out on the game. Blue team will take the dragon here. UMD is kind of equalizing with this dragons here. They are in the lead. I don't think the Terps can lose this game.
Yeah, Terps.
Famous last words.
Right now we have a the goalie just increased more. Before it was 10k. Now it's like reaching 11k.
Who is the map coordinator? Ooh, what's that? What's going on?
This Rel is learning, getting nice engages, especially on Sivir. Draven is able to get some nice picks. Only
looking for another fight here. Will he drop the Orange? The Orange will go down. Zerdomain gets a double kill on this side, but the Severe will drop down. Not too bad, but Zerdomain is taking a lot of R's. K-Sean Robinson is walking up. Does he have ultimate? He does. Will he do it? Oh, the Q doing half a health on Tristana. You do not want to see that.
Zero Domain is able to. His positioning has been really nice here. I've never seen him get caught out by the Rel. There's only been.
Oh, one auto on the Jin just takes this guy out. He's trying to sleep this Draven, but will it even matter?
The power of Draven is insane.
It is over for CSU Esports.
Here we go. They're trying
Flash will seal.
They're trying to pass the KDA a bit and.
Put the nail in the coffin.
CSU, more like CYA, because we will see you
in the next, in the losers bracket. I don't know.
This is,
wow, what a game.
Oh, they're going to take the time to end here, but there we go.
on both sides.
10K
Well
lead for
played on
Maryland.
both sides. The drafting on CSU almost allowed them to win that game despite their immense goal deficit here. You can see the solo laners on the side of Terps were just a little bit better equipped to deny CS from CSU, and that bot lane cannot get going fast enough to get the win there. Unfortunate game for CSU, but the Terps will take it home here in the best of
Yeah,
three.
what a great game to finish off the night. An unfortunate start with League of Legends client acting up, but at least we got to see the full game this time. That just leads us to believe what happened in the first game. I hope, like, we saw some great moments in the first game, and I'm glad we got to see these moments here.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think shout out to Viet Mike there. I mean, he really just made sure that bot lane, even though the bot lane went kind of bad, he made sure to like rotate his pressure over to like the other sides of the map and make sure that his team was securing gold advantages on the side of the map. He was where he needed to be, and you know the fans love him.
Yep. And I believe that concludes our night. Terps take the win 2-0, and thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next stream next week. Bye.